In recent time, Nigeria has had to cope with different disasters, some in form of building collapses, plane crashes, insurgency in the northeast, and a few others. As members of the Lagos State chapter of the Nigerian Institution of Surveyors gathered for their 29th annual general meeting, disaster management operations in Nigeria and the involvement of surveyors took the center stage. The institution organized a lecture titled Mass Disaster: How Prepared Are We?
We owe it a duty to the public to educate them and enlighten them on how to be prepared for any eventuality.
Professor John Obafunwa, Professor of Forensic Pathology at the Lagos State University College of Medicine and Vice-Chancellor of the Lagos State University, was the guest lecturer. Obafunwa said Lagos State ranks fairly higher than other states in Nigeria in terms of disaster and post-disaster management, and thus seems ready for any form of disaster. He said since 2012, the Lagos State government has scaled up capacity in the area of investigating and identifying disaster victims, which altogether has helped in discouraging the practice of mass burial in the state.
In Lagos State, we're fairly well prepared. I can say that with confidence, going by what operates in other places and even, unfortunately, nationally.
Obafunwa added that emergency management agencies in Nigeria will need to improve their operations in order to meet global disaster management standards.
Honestly, the national emergency services will still have to wake up and implement certain things.
For the Lagos State chapter of the National Institution of Surveyors, there is need for surveyors to get more involved in disaster management operations, particularly in the areas of location identification and area mapping.
I have spoken with the SA Health that how we can integrate that geospatial data in your disaster management is what I'm talking about.
I want to appeal because when you mentioned the team that went to the disaster site, you did not mention that you went with a surveyor.
Surveyor General of Lagos State, Joseph Abiola, said the profession played a significant role in the recent fight against the spread of the deadly Ebola virus disease in the state.
The Ministry of Health has already been on the same platform of geospatial data infrastructure. By using the spatial data, we were able to connect all the contacts by which that Ebola victim had contacted. And those contacts were brought into the quarantine area. And Governor Fashola SAN had made it so easy for Nigeria as a whole, not even for Lagos State alone, to make sure that the Ebola issue was a thing of the past.
At the same event, deserving members of the institution were presented with different awards.